this video, we will do the reductions and the thumb. We're very close. All right, 79, 80. Now what you can do is you can turn off patterning if you wish. I would do that. And then you'll have an easier time with the next stage. So for row 81, turn off patterning. Remove your second color. Put it down between the beds. I'll also bring these all forward. Knit one row. Now you're going to remove all of these stitches on waste yarn and then bind it off. Okay, I'm now going to latch tool it off and then we'll come back. And we'll do side 2. Okay, so now we have options. We can do the thumb now or we can do the thumb later. This is what happens when you purl that stitch. Those stitches that we need to put on the main bed or the ribber now pop up so that we can easily find them when we go to put them on the ribber. I should have done the same thing here, but I didn't. So that's my fault. But I shouldn't have any issues getting it onto the machine. So I think because we want to do sew as we go, we should start with actually doing the thumb. And then we will go on to knitting the other part. So, deep breath. We need to hang the thumb on 5 left and 6 right because there's 11 stitches. And then we'll move the sinker plate off and put on the connecting arm. So remember, good side to you for circular knitting. Starting with the side that we can see. This is that one that I needed to catch. Caught it. Moving that back. Now we need to play everyone's favorite game, where's my end? If we go in between each stitch, we can bring that forward. I'm going to hang them all on the main bed first, and then I will transfer them from the main bed onto the ribber. I'll leave that waste yarn in between. See that the red is in there. Don't really want the red in there. Okay. Now we need to capture the edge of this one. Now, we need to make sure that we grab a little extra. So we're going to grab the edge of stitch 12, and we're going to grab the edge of stitch 12 for the ribber. So these two stitches, we're going to separate them when we go to move to the ribber. Okay, so you can see a deviation between the two. Now, taking off the sinker plate, I shouldn't have called that one 12, it was actually 7, but it is the 12th stitch. Make sure that your main bed is in tension 5, your ribber's in tension 5. Make a match. Bring up your ribber a little bit. One click. One click. Take a deep breath. Make sure that they match. Bring up the stitches. Okay. Now you're going to very carefully grab the stitch off of the main. Move it down onto the ribber, bring the ribber stitch up, and then bringing it down. If you want to do it with the double eye, bring the stitch forward, backward. Be very careful. Bring this down. Find the loop and try and lock it in. For safety, you can put your latch tool into the stitch. Bring it forward. Lock it down. Put that one back on. Bring your main bed stitches back. Okay. Pretty scary. I prefer to do it this way. It's on my latch tool. Not latch tool, it's on my transfer tool. That's locked on. Bring it down. Bring that stitch up, bring it down. Pick tool, bring it up, bring that back. Now if you mess it up, not a big deal, because you still have your waste yarn. Nothing's free floating. Now, is this the easiest way? No, but it's the most secure. That one's causing issues here. Give me just a second with it. Okay, so that one is in the yellows. So I'm just going to let it go. Recollect. And we're golden. Those now disconnect. This one seems to have a yellow in the way as well. So we're going to release it. Only put the orange back. Move it back. Find the orange one on this one. That one is now done. This one. Forward. Back. Move that one down. And that one is now locked. Okay. Deep breath. Now use the 7 weight. Move this up. I'm just going to use a small barrel weight. Push those down. Now we want to make sure that we are knitting in the proper color. So I have to reload my proper color. Okay, so we're knitting in orange. Locked in. Yarn tail. Okay. All of these stitches on the main bed come forward. We are not knitting on the ribber. We are going to not knit on the main bed, going to the left. Resetting our row counter to all zeros. And we need to figure out how many rows we need to knit, because I forgot to write it down. "28 times 2 equals 56 rows. So we are going to knit 56 rows in circular. I'm turning off my machine. We don't need to see it right now. So this should be fine. Everyone's at tension 5. We have a good circular. That's 1. And that makes 2. Okay. Now we need to start weighing this down a little bit better. You can use some claw weights, or we can just pull it down. It's your choice. I'm just going to pull it down, and we're going to finish knitting our rows. Okay, that's 56. Now we're going to transfer every second stitch over. Hello, Pepper Cash. Okay, those are transferred. I'm going to transfer these ones this way. Okay, pushing those down. Out of work. Tension 2 and 2. Now we're going to knit 4 rows, which is 2 actual rows. So here we go. Move these forward. And then these ones. This one. And then the ribbon ones. And then just like we did with the other mittens, we're going to remove it on the double eye transfer tool. Get myself a generous yarn tail. Grab my double eye. Starting at the top. I'm actually going to put this into one rotation. So that I don't interfere. Okay, just like I thought, I went around a gate peg here. Okay, I'm just going to remove these on this yarn tail, and then we'll come back. Okay, here's the last stitch. Okay. Just going to drop it between the beds. And now we'll take a look at our nice big thumb. Okay, so the thumb is nice. It's fairly generous. We are now going to knit the second side, and as we're knitting the second side, we're going to start the sew as you go. We do not need the ribber anymore, so I'm actually going to remove it so you can see what I'm doing.